Hello everyone. So today I'll tell you about a really cool way to convert your Indian rupees to US dollar or Canadian dollar or euro, pound sterling and many other currencies at zero cost. Yes, you heard that right, at absolutely nil cost. So before I tell you about this particular product, let us know how various financial institutes or services charge you when you send money from India to abroad. There are usually two charges that you incur. Number one, cross currency markup, and number two, transaction or service fee. Let me explain to you in an Excel. So as you can see, I have created an Excel calculator which would give me the total loss I incur if I use a bank to remit money from India to United States. So the first row is the RBI reference rate of USD. This is the real prevailing US dollar exchange rate. But since it's not updated very frequently, we'll take the current rate as one given by Google, which in turn is using Morningstar's rate. And this rate is pretty accurate. Now, as you can see, the current US dollar rate is 73.21 Indian rupees per US dollar. I'll punch that in my Excel calculator. Now we'll see what rate SDFC is giving you. SDFC is the largest private sector bank in India. We'll use Google for the same and you'll get two links, one for the rate and other one for the fee involved. Let's check the rate sheet first. As you can see, for US dollar, the best rate you can get is if you create a demand draft and you'll get a rate of 74.77 Indian rupees per US dollar for that. So let's say we open a DD from SDFC. Let's punch that as well. So as you can see, there's a huge difference between the two rates and the difference between these two rates is what is called cross currency markup. There's a huge markup of 2.13% in SDFC's rates. I have seen that many a times this markup goes well beyond 3% as well. So now, as I said earlier, there is one more cost component, which is fee. Going back to SDFC's website, as you can see, for DD, you have been given the fee structure. I have incorporated the same in my Excel. Now, many a times, the foreign banks also charge you for such transactions. Let's say it's flat $5 per transaction. Now let's say you want to send 1 lakh Indian rupees to US. In this case, ideally in a world without cross currency markups and transaction fees, you would have got 1366 US dollars. However, due to these charges, we would only get 1328 US dollars. That's a difference of around 2800 Indian rupees, which is a loss of 2.8% on the total amount we want to remit or convert. It's a huge cost, right? Now, if we increase this amount to 10 lakhs, your loss would be around 2.22%. For a 25,000 transaction, cost would be 4.43%. And for a 10,000 transaction, cost would further increase to a whopping 7.87%. As you would have noticed, this cost is increasing because the transaction fee, including foreign bank fee, is fixed and not variable, unlike the cross currency markup fee. Now, 7.87% is a lot of money to let go. It's the return you get on the S&P 500 in a whole year, and people are okay letting this much money go in just one transaction. So the main point to remember here is that cross-currency markup is the main culprit which gives you the most loss for larger transactions, while for smaller transactions, both cross-currency markup and transaction fee gives you substantial losses. So the cool product I am going to tell you about would eliminate both cross-currency markup as well as the fee involved. However, it wouldn't be so good if you are emitting huge amount of money in crores from India to abroad. But it will be useful for smaller everyday transactions up to 4 lakh rupees per day, like buying your laptop, your shopping, etc. etc. So this product is IndusInd Bank's world exclusive debit card. This is one of its kind debit card that charges you zero cross currency markup. Yes, that's right, zero. I haven't come across anything like this ever. I have a credit card which till now was my favorite card for foreign currency transactions. It's called the Diners Black Card. It's one of the best credit cards out there for foreign currency transactions since it charges you around 1.99% cross currency markup, which is quite low for a credit card considering other cards charge you between 3% and 4%. But even Diners Black isn't a match for this card when it comes to foreign currency transactions. And the only way any card can beat this if it starts giving you money to transact using it, which wouldn't be a great business model, right? However, if we talk about overall value, Diners Black would still beat this card by miles. However, our topic is just for foreign currency transactions. This card comes in both MasterCard and Visa variants. So if you are a resident Indian currently, you can just get this card and take this with you abroad and spend using this for all your transactions. And the best part is, you can even withdraw money from foreign bank ATMs up to equivalent of 2 lakh Indian rupees per day, obviously in foreign currency. And if you are swiping your card, then you can make transactions up to equivalent of 4 lakh Indian rupees per day. You won't be charged anything for ATM usage or cross currency markup. Now, how you take advantage of this card is up to you. I personally use this card, and considering a limit of 4 lakh Indian rupees per day, I can leave a portion of my savings in India instead of remitting it to my foreign bank account, since I would lose at least 2 to 3% of money if I choose to remit via bank. Now, there are two ways to get your hands on this card. First is that you open an exclusive savings account with IndusInd Bank, wherein there's a minimum balance requirement of 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees depending on your location, and you'll get this card free of cost. Else, you can open a normal savings bank account and get this card for around 1200 or 1300, I guess. You'll have to check on that. I have personally opened an exclusive savings account and opted for the Visa variant of the card. Now, the only downside to this card is that you cannot transfer money from your IndusInd account to your foreign bank account at zero cross currency markup. Although, if you do remit from IndusInd bank account to your foreign bank, that also would be around 0.4% cross currency markup if you do the transaction online. Even that is some great savings, right? So, anyways, having a savings bank account in the Sun would really save you a lot of money if you do foreign currency transactions. I really don't understand how In the Sun is pulling this off. I definitely feel they are taking losses on this product, expecting to earn from other avenues, and I'm really not sure if they'll continue to give this card at zero cross currency markup for long. Do let me know if you have any queries regarding this. Also, if you want the Excel calculator, let me know your email address in the comment box. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with many such videos related to personal finance. Thank you for watching.